Frank barely escapes by leaping from the balcony into the harbor below. With no evidence, Frank's wild accusations sound like the ravings of a lunatic. The mayor, furious, fires him from the force and issues a restraining order to keep him away from the Queen. Frank hits rock bottom. It seems Ludwig has won. But Jane, who was at the reception with Ludwig, overheard enough to realize that Frank was right all along. She finds Frank packing his belongings at his apartment and tells him the terrible truth. Ludwig is going to use a hypnotized baseball player to kill the Queen during the 7th inning stretch. There's no time to waste. The game starts in less than half an hour. Frank, with the unofficial help of Captain Hawken, races to the stadium. To get onto the field and identify the assassin, Frank needs a disguise. He finds the home plate umpire in the locker room, knocks him out, and steals his uniform. Frank's version of umpiring involves a very thorough, hands-on frisking of every player on both teams in a desperate search for a weapon. His bizarre calls and on-field antics turn the game into an absolute circus, confusing players, managers, and the 60,000 fans in attendance. He checks player after player, but finds nothing. As the fateful 7th inning begins, Frank notices the batter walking to the plate, baseball legend Reggie Jackson. His eyes are glazed over, his movements robotic. He's been hypnotized. In the owner's box, Ludwig, sitting just a few feet from the Queen, activates the final command through a hidden beeper. Reggie raises his arm, and a custom handgun emerges from his sleeve. Frank doesn't hesitate. He sprints from behind the plate and tackles Reggie just as he fires. The shot goes wild, hitting an usher in the upper deck. Panic erupts in the stadium. In the ensuing chaos, Ludwig grabs Jane as a hostage and flees towards the roof. Frank gives chase. At the very top of the stadium, the final confrontation unfolds. Ludwig aims his gun at Frank, but Frank has an ace up his sleeve, or rather on his cuff. He fires a powerful tranquilizer dart from his special issue cufflink, hitting Ludwig squarely in the chest. Ludwig stumbles backward, toppling over the railing. He lands on the pavement below, where he is immediately run over by a bus, trampled by the USC marching band, and finally flattened by a passing steamroller. The ordeal isn't over. Down on the field, Jane, still under Ludwig's post-hypnotic suggestion, picks up the fallen gun. Her final command: kill Frank Drebin. He tries to reason with her, reminding her of their love. He confesses his true feelings and presents her with an engagement ring he bought. The spell is broken. The sheer beauty of the diamond ring snaps her out of the trance. In the end, Frank is hailed as a hero. The mayor reinstates him to police squad, promoting him to captain. Nordberg, now conscious and recovering, gives a thumbs up from his wheelchair. Frank has saved the Queen, gotten the girl, and cleared his best friend's name. He and Jane share a triumphant embrace in front of the cheering crowd, a perfectly happy ending to a day of absolute madness.